Okay, looks like I'm set. Hello and welcome everyone. Here is Andy. Here is our bonfire. And today we are playing Divinity Original Sin 2 once again. Let me tell you about some changes that I've made during these days of inactivity. So one obvious thing probably is that I have reassigned the skills on the panels, trying to have some uniformity, like the teleportation, the character teleportation is on number 1, hostile teleportation, let's say, is on 2, then chloroform is on 3, then shields up, and there begins the difference between my characters. Among my characters, that would be like if I'm not having the shields up, the shields up ability, then shield bounce only Beast and Red Prince, but Fane also has to have it. I will need to find the skill book, then Battle Stomp, well, everyone except for Beast, and so on and so forth. So that's one thing. Then the second thing, I gave the armor of this contamination armor set pieces I gave to Red Prince, at least the gloves and the I cannot see the the name because it's too high up my screen, unfortunately, because of the runes, I guess. I cannot read the description, but because these two items have 2 rune slots, I wanted to give them to someone, and I did. So now Red Prince has these gloves. And I'm thinking now that probably I wasn't very right about this choice, to be honest. I mean, yes, it's +6 intelligence and a lot of fire resistance. That's what motivated me a lot. So he can cast this supernova almost without any problem. But initially I had thought to give the gloves to Fane and the gloves of teleportation just to ditch them and teach Fane instead of Hydrosophistry to teach him Aerotheurge. So maybe if I find some great gloves, I believe I will find some new pair of gloves for our Red Prince, I will make the change. Beast has the Helm of Contamination, which gives him intelligence and wits and lore master, and there is a rune slot that gives intelligence and also fire resistance, which is also quite cool. I can technically give this cold to Beast, actually, and this one give to Red Prince. Lore Master is what stops me, because Lore Master is very nice for Beast. And who is my thief now? My thief is Red Prince. Yeah, if I need, I'll switch. I'll put on these gloves, and that will be Thievery level 5. Yeah, I think I actually could have come up with even a better concept. Lots of contamination. What's this? Why a lot of items somehow are the Devourer's Eminence, Constitutional Warfare. Cuirass of Contamination. Strange that a Cuirass doesn't have any rune slots, to be honest. Maybe they didn't want to make it OP too much. Probably that's the case. So what do I want to do again? I want to who did I give my gloves to? I guess I gave them to that trader. By the way, I crafted a lot of armors of Eternals and sold them to this lady. See, now they cost 500,000 each. It's just insane. And the gloves. Maybe I didn't sell the gloves to her.
Safe travels.
Maybe I sold the gloves to that lizard over there. The game is buffering again. Being a bit slow with that. Lucian. Wits initiative, critical chance. Should I buy them back? Strength 13. Do you have strength? Yes, you do. So +4 critical chance. Then I lose my fire resistance. Do I want to lose my fire resistance? Let me swap their hats for now, but let's not touch the... gloves for now, maybe. So, need to go downstairs to the mirror. So, your hat goes to Beast, and Beast's hat goes to you. Here you are. With intelligence and lore master. Now Beast, intelligence, wits, warfare, scoundrel, and necromancer. Incredible to see that Red Prince's intelligence is now higher than Beast's intelligence, which is, well, unusual, I must say. Now that I got 1 point of scoundrel, I can drop this point of scoundrel. I can drop 1 point of warfare also, and invest those points into Geomancer, bringing it back to 10. Yeah. Because I only need 2 points of warfare, 1 point comes from base, 1 point comes from Scoundrel the same, so it's actually a very convenient helmet for Beast, while Red Prince doesn't suffer from the insufficiency of Scoundrel or Warfare points. Ira Thurge is good. Now, Feign. Hydrosophist level 2. I want to change Feign's what? No, not polymorph. I guess 1 point of Hydrosophistry, 1 point into Ira Thurge. Yeah, back to the elf form. Then Beast. You know what I also realized? I was watching some tips videos on YouTube and I thought, how about I take Uncanny Evasion and put it on Ifan before each fight, because he definitely needs some more protection. And so I'm gonna sacrifice... I don't know what I can sacrifice, what I should sacrifice. Probably I should sacrifice 1 point of wits over memory. Yeah, critical chance. I want to stay with like steady. So I want to have my permanent damage unchanged. These Uncanny Evasion and Meta Swap skills will be at the end of the queue. Yeah. And so about gloves, maybe somebody can offer some good gloves to me.
I would have preferred a more discreet arrival.
Well, it's definitely not you.
You always bring me to such
Almira?
wonderfully destructive places. I'll never find somewhere quiet to settle down at this rate.
+5 strength. Can you see that? Isn't that amazing? Now, what about Tarquin? Maybe he has something interesting.
You must truly savor my company, Godwoken. Something you wanted? Oh.
I'd like to buy a frame.
Have many more of those on my sleeve.
You must truly savor my company, Godwoken. Something you wanted?
A new frame. About gloves. Level 19 telekinesis, critical chance. Look at those rings. +2 wits, +1 pyrokinetic, Hydrosophist, Ira Thurge. Not bad.
These Godwoken are going to be the death of me.
But I have a ring that has 5 wits bonus. It's incredible. And the other ring is Constitution. Not interested in that at all. Okay, hasn't got anything of that sort. Hunter's Talisman. Wits, Huntsman, Pyrokinetic, Ira Thurge. Well, nothing.
These Godwoken are going
Nothing
to be the
that
death of
attractive. Haze Scroll. Haze Scroll I'm gonna buy. Thick of the fight. After I watched those videos that contain some tips for Divinity, I realized, well, first of all, how much I don't know about the game. Secondly, how many different ways to beat the game are out there. It's just incredible. So, the game is supposed to be replayed and replayed and replayed. I don't know, I'm not going to be fighting now. I want to... So, my intention now is to explore the city, talk to the vendors. Initially, remember, I was trying to get deeper and deeper into the Magister's barracks, but I thought I'm gonna ditch this idea for some time, because you know, I just... I came to this Act 4 to Arcs with the sentiment that I wanted to embrace the whole city and see what it has to offer, what it has for me, and that's exactly what I'm intending to be doing today for some time. Let's begin with this ghost dog, for instance.
Where the smells? Oh, Mr. Smells!
Oh, it's just a ghost, and there's nothing to be learning from that ghost. Let me grab this dubious flyer because it will be irritating me all the time. Also, we found Ryman's orders. This mundane list of duties looks to have been distributed amongst magisters throughout Reaper's Coast. Ah, now I remember that I have read it. Let's begin with the town crier, Bella the Scoop.
Hear ye, hear ye!
It's a child.
Suspect in Alexander murder found dead in Driftwood.
Pardon? What else is going on in the Driftwood?
Hear ye, hear ye! Magisters rooted. Lord Kem's paladins back in charge.
The definition of in charge may be different to mine. What else is going on in the world?
Hear ye, hear ye! Void woken attacks increase. Citizens warned to be alert.
What else?
Hear Kraken sighted at sea. Several ships missing.
Anything else?
Hear Magisters colluded with Black Ring. Paladins clean house.
Go on.
Hear Queen Justinia confronts rebel factions. Dwarven Royal stands tall. Here, Paladins promise the Good Counsel School will reopen soon. People respond, no hurry.
Shouldn't you be in school now?
Hear ye, hear ye. Stranger threatens kid. Town crier unhappy.
She sticks her tongue out at you, then gets back to work.
Hear ye, hear. Trouble brewing in the ancient empire. Dallas strengthens border defences. Here, Lucian's day arrives. Hopeful pilgrims take the path of blood.
That sounds dangerous.
Not if you're without sin, it isn't. Hear ye, dwarven wedding interrupted by void woken. Brave dwarves party on.
Whoa. Oh. Okay. So the party got some unusual guests.
Here, Cranley Hubert publishes latest edition. New book already out of date.
History is in a constant state of change. What else is happening or has happened, maybe will have happened?
That's all the news that's fit to shout.
I see. Thank you. Okay, we got... I wonder who was that suspect
Cranley Hubert
murderer
publishes
of
latest
Alexander.
edition.
Who could that be? Who could that be? Beer... Ah, it's a barrel. Wine barrel and a beer barrel. Who's that?
Ox thanks you, stranger. Your prowess on the field is already legendary. Be careful, or we'll claim you as our own.
Nah, I don't think so. Don't think Lord Cam will be happy to welcome me into his what? Into his ranks. So this must be the place where the wedding is happening, right?
The gate guard stands to attention with the professionalism her royal uniform would demand. But when she speaks, her voice quivers. Something has left her badly shaken.
Move along, nothing to see here.
What's going on in there beyond the gate?
You really don't want to know. If you got business here, go to the main entrance around the corner. Otherwise, do us both a service and clear off.
Move along there.
I see. Around the corner. Oh. That's a warg. What's that terrible noise?
Hard cheese lasts forever, full of marrowbone jelly.
Marrowbone jelly? What's that? What's this place? The Lore Master's house. Is that Hubert? Cranley Hubert, that's him. Okay. At last I find the man. Encyclopedia Drillworms. What are drillworms? Stardust herbs and a what? A puppet bead? A gem that once adorned the head of a puppet. Builder. Gosh, what's happening here?
Nothing as fragrant as an open sewer, hey?
Another thing that shocked me is that if you have nails, if you combine them with a hammer, you can make lockpicks. And then immediately after that I learned that actually if you have an undead in your party, you don't have to have any lockpicks because undeads can use their fingers as such. And I was like, what? So Thane all along has had to be that
I like my men well
thief.
like my cheese. Rich.
It's dark, but I can hear the water below.
More visitors than last year, I reckon. Brave of them to make the trip.
So what about this cheese thing?
Well, hello, handsome. Care to hear about the power of cheese? I've got wheels and rounds and blocks and rolls and possibly more. But my wares are nuanced, with undertones of something rare.
What do you have in mind?
She looks you up and down, then
What's on my mind? Why, texture, maturity, taste. But most of all, I'm wondering what tickles your fancy. Looking at you, I think it may be power. Am I right?
Or maybe?
So I have not misjudged you. Now, we've established how you feel about power. How do you feel about law? Specifically laws relating to property and the acquisition of goods.
Can I get to the point? I don't have all day.
Look, I'm just trying to sell cheese here. I don't want trouble. So buy what you want and move on.
Red Prince, your turn.
Well, hello.
she looks you.
What's on? Am I right? So I've.
A glint appears in her eye, and she smiles. Then she raises her hands and shows you her rings.
Perhaps this is the power you seek. I've been waiting for the right customer to come along for these, but I warn you, power doesn't come cheap. Even for someone as attractive as you.
Where did you come by these unusual wares?
I have my little helpers, here, there, and everywhere. They find me the finest morsels in all of Arx. After all, why should the most delectable of foodstuffs grace only the tables of the nobility?
Well, I'm in the business of dried meats, and I'm in need of a fellow. I'm in need of a few little helpers myself.
Very well. You can find my helpers, the Thieves' Guild, within the Arx sewers, in their so-called secret hideout. Here, I'll mark it for you. But approach carefully. The foul stench is hardly the sewer's gravest danger.
So I just got a direction to the Thieves' Guild, but I'll have to go to the sewers first.
Smell divine. Do you eat cheese? Can I offer you something special? Something with a hint of the forbidden? Something with a powerful taste?
Cheese is very nice. Very nice. I love cheese. Unfortunately, as I mentioned, I'm lactose intolerant, so I can only eat a limited choice of cheeses, but still alright. Now, who be that people? Those people, sorry. Builders, some magisters' notices, I guess, right?
For the safety of Riverland, report all sorcerers to the nearest magister.
Ah, okay. This is the place where I had a fight. All places that I know well. Now let me talk to this warg.
Clear off. Need to keep the way clear.
Are you planning a quick getaway?
Ain't no getaway happening here. And if there is, I ain't involved. Get it?
So, someone is moving stuff out of the city and they're doing it in a hurry. Who?
Ain't no one going nowhere as far as you're concerned. Ain't no one packing up and moving out of the city in a hurry. And that no one ain't no dwarf. Get it? Now go on, clear off.
Yeah, I get it.
Good. Now clear off. You're in the way.
Well-worn chest. Workbenches. Some wares. Barrels. I also began watching a playthrough, not a playthrough, but actually a speedrun. And in that speedrun I saw, well, I've heard about it, but still, I saw how a man put a lot of barrels into a bag, and with that bag essentially dealt absolutely unhealthy amounts of damage because of how heavy the bag was. It was just incredible to see that. Must I pick the lock, or let me try? Red Prince, can you do that? Theory level too low. Well, let's put on some better gloves for that. Unlocked. What do you mean new skills? Ah, yeah, of course. Medium Constitution potion and some gold. Siphon poison. Why do I have the soundtrack from the Black Pits in so many places in the city?
I build a wall and they knock it down. Build a wall, knock it down. Still keeps me busy.
Good to have work, right? Rhines of the Ranger. Empty. Empty. Sharp piece of metal.
Hell of a city, eh? She gets knocked down and we build her up again, better than before. Right there. That's creation. Plus, you know yourself, there's money to be made.
Metal scraps. I'll send them to Lady Vengeance. Pieces of bread. As soon as the Red Prince heard my crunching sounds as I was eating, he began to run like a maniac, probably because he was jealous of me eating. Now, what is happening here? They're installing a statue. To me, it now reminds Deus Ex, to be honest, a bit. Like I feel like I have to be jumping around the roofs, trying to find some hidden things, some pieces of floor. Well, that's essentially exactly what I'm doing. I'm exploring the area, I'm trying to learn about its secrets. Okay, so that this corridor I more or less have learned about. Different crates and boxes and sacks and whatnot. And now come traders. Who are these people?
Arks is still a free city. Last time I checked.
see.
Those paladins treat the rest of us like servants. It's them.
Yeah, these are those entitled local citizens. I've talked to them already.
I hear the rumble of water. Nothing more.
Trader Kieran, citizen.
In Arks for Lucian's Day, are ya? Watch out for pickpockets. They figure pilgrims make easy targets. And they're right, too.
Excuse me?
This market is usually twice as busy. People must still be scared to come out.
A sign.
The kitchen sink, for all that you didn't even know you needed.
These are beautiful. Okay, Trader Kieran.
The elf stands in front of a cart displaying various sundries. He warmly motions to you and gives you a broad smile.
Don't fret, my friend, and don't falter.
You needn't call to Lucian for succor, for I am here to answer your purchasing prayers on this day of celebration. May the gods watch over.
He hasn't got any more options to talk, just a pure trader. And I must confess, I must admit, sorry, he has a lot of items.
Not too loud.
Yeah, you're too loud in my ears. Please, please, just can you talk more quietly? Let's see. Weapons. Daggers are not impressive. Some mantles. And armors. Relatively interesting, but not for me. Then I don't see any unique items on this trader. Usually a trader has one unique item, but not... Oh no, look, this one. Loronta Tenwa. Plus strength, finesse, intelligence, constitution, wits, ira theurge, telekinesis and movement. Grand skill superconductor. Beast, what do you think? Constitution, wits, retribution, initiative, HP. Uh-huh.
There's bodies in the streets. This place isn't free, not anymore.
Huh. Payne, what do you think? Fun. Well, the problem with this item is that it fortunately has everything, and I'm at the point where I'm trying to specialize. And okay, like you have +2 ira theurge, which means kind of 4 levels of ira theurge for beast, but if I replace his current leggings, then I lose 5 wits. I lose 2 initiative, that means I lose 7 initiative, and that's kinda much better than 4 points of ira theurge, or is it? Well, I'm also going to gain some strength, finesse, and telekinesis. I mean, strength, finesse, useless. I don't know. It looks like a cool item. Also, if it had a rune slot, I would grab it, definitely. But at the current moment... Let's just keep this item in mind. Now I know of its existence. And maybe I'll come back for it. Now let's improve our relationship with this trader. I don't know how much money he wants. Maybe. Wait a moment. Thane, could I please borrow your locket? Thank you very much. So let's give him 3,000 gold to start. So it was supposed to be around 4,000, right? Yeah, 4,000 it was, plus or minus 3,800 maybe. So now the cost of this Loronta Temwa is almost 6,000, but much cheaper. I want to buy this alien air essence. I want to buy other essences, but probably not. Any ingredients I might need besides the air essence. Fortunately, he doesn't sell any feathers. That's a shame. Oh, I'm sorry. I, of course, wanted to give you money. Now, can I do something about them?
There's bodies in the streets. This place place isn't free, not anymore.
Oh, I'm nearing the location where I can execute her. No, no longer so. There are paladins here. Where is the chicken? I burned Fane to death, but not the citizen. Okay, I see. Not that I want to kill her badly, because she just distracts me from my city exploration. I don't think she'll be as problematic as that NPC from the market in Driftwood, because I don't want to be trading too often. She's already coming back. Please. I like how they laugh at the situation. So, other traders now. Who next? Trader Jemason or Jemason. Oh, Jemason, I'm not sure.
Back in business. Thank the gods for Lord Cam, eh? He sorted out them void woken. Now, what'll it be?
It depends on what you have. Let's see.
Got some bite in ya, then I've got what you need.
Fancy feather, but not just feathers. And I need feathers.
You've got your work cut out.
Okay. He is a potential candidate for selling items to him later. But I have that lizard.
A spillage all over the floor.
Water pump.
Shop here for sundries, oddments, and general miscellany.
Oh, there's a blind dog. Let me talk to the blind dog.
What's going on? I smell terrible things, I do. I smell fear and blood and doom and death and something else. Something worse. It's coming from under the city.
Don't be shy. Ruff. Shoo, you flea bag, shoo!
Cannot be cured by mundane means. So that means I cannot heal the dog, right? Where has it gone? The dog was here a second ago. Where is
I
it?
hear the rumble of water. Nothing more.
Business must be booming for
That's amazing. Where's the dog? Ah, here you are.
Still, the paladin.
Paladins don't need them either. They took the
Didn't
weapons
help.
off the dead magisters.
Best time of year to make some gold in arcs round Lucian's Day. Half of the merchants boost their prices on the sly. Most folk never realise.
You, eyes over here, yeah? I know she's pretty, but me wife's here to work, not a ghoul cat. Now, what'll it be? Now that you're all done, why don't you just skedaddle on out of here?
Excuse me? What did she say? So I need to buy two-handed sword. No. Ward Lamas. Strength, Constitution, Warfare, set, knockdown for 1 turn. A chance to succeed 25%. 50% cleave damage and challenge skill granted. A unique two-handed mace. Another unique item. Well, what I need from this lady is just one skill, which is called Bouncing Shield, and nothing else. Fane, that's for you. That's for you. And you haven't got any slots for that. Oh, that's a mistake on my part. I should have added some memory. I'll do it later.
She nods a greeting.
Hello, hello. Now this blacksmith Donalda.
I'm just the one that hammers and such. You want the wares, you speak to my wife Fionola over there.
I understood. I speak to your wife over there, but your wife is not that polite, I must say, so. Wonder, can I get rid of all these corpses? Wait. If I take Fane and cast Bone Cage. Gosh, I just want to what will happen? So, if I take Fane, give him that Bone Cage spell. $11,500. What if I cast Explode Corpses? I think the game will crash after that. 11,000 armor is unhealthy. Wait, what? Ah, I'm sorry. Okay. Experiment was nice, but we have to come back to business. Some more barrels to examine. I have to be very careful with examining things because some of them belong to someone, some do not. Whisperwood and some mushrooms. Ooh, this looks fancy. Trader Victor Voss. What a shop you've got here. Quite a Halloweenish place.
Stranger.
Wow, it's beautiful.
The man glowers from under his hood. You can't see his eyes, but you know they are trained on you.
They call you a slayer of giants. If you strike from the shadows as effectively as you strike in the light, you may find my supplies invaluable.
Thank you for the compliment.
You're worthier than any of Kim's chums. They're smug, they're brutal, but nothing more. It's no wonder the folks here come to me for guidance. They can't fight. They can only hide. Pilgrims, revellers, with every one of their cheers and prayers they draw wicked eyes. The publicly faithful are easy targets. In Ox, strength is found only in silence. Is there more on your mind?
Show me what you've got. Adventurer's boon, strength, geomancer, and summoning, a dagger, necromancy skill books, and scoundrel skill books. 40,000 gold. Dubious flyer. What do you mean stolen? What?
Over here.
Oh, a rat.
You want meat and bread? Head to the sewers. Those fancy dwarves down there are gorging on the good stuff.
Dwarves underground in the sewers.
West, Ancient Empire Consulate. East, City Square. South, City Gates.
Join us in the endless prayer.
Empire Consulate.
The divine will answer.
What is... Oh gosh, Red Prince is not gonna be happy about that. I'd rather postpone the heartbreaking conversation, the heartbreaking sight for him. Now what's this place? Is it the temple? Yeah, that must be the temple that Matt tried to show me last stream, but... Skull Ring. Okay. I mean, it's still for sale, but thank you, I guess. Because its bonuses are kinda shallow. At such points, I miss third-person games, because you can kinda lift your eyes and look around properly. In isometric games, you're bound to be looking at everything from this top-down perspective. Unlocked.
I'm Lucian. Gonna kill you, Damien.
Excuse me?
I'm Lucian.
I see. Kids. This place looks suspicious to me. I cannot jump over there. I thought I could. No hidden things, it looks like. Citizen Braveney. Let's climb here. The key.
Nice.
I guess so. I wonder what that key opens though. Augmentor, Boletus.
What's this? I found something.
You found something.
Beautiful, inside and out.
What's this place?
I think you might be my favorite. Shh, don't tell the others.
Toy Seller Sanders.
Look at you. Beautiful, inside and out.
That strange man we heard about. Is it a quest, or it's something I might choose to do myself, or not to do? Huh. Interesting. That chest belongs to someone. Right? Maybe it belongs to this man. Well, let me...
Leave me alone, I'm busy.
You're busy. You're busy. I wonder what he's busy about. Is that a spoon? Simple one, not a golden one. So if I take this chest and teleport it, or for example, okay, he overlooks the chest, and that's why it cannot be easily teleported. Well, if I teleport it from, if I'm invisible, maybe it will be better. But how do you... I Maybe because I get revealed while I'm invisible, and if I'm casting a teleport, I guess that must be the case.
Looks like it's heading to the river.
Don't you fight me, Damien. I'm Lucian and I'll kill you. I'll be Lucian and you can be the itchy void woken.
Junk.
Is it now? So now it's no longer considered to be theft. What's inside that chest? Painting of a battle, a mace, magical big lizard's club, painting of a battle. I mean, I don't know. I like that it contains a painting, although the painting cannot possibly be fit into the chest because I think it's a huge painting. Still, it's something refreshing, not some just like potion and gold. But I still don't understand why the chest is, why it's marked as belonging to someone, and why just end of the idea. Don't know why it's marked as belonging to someone. Flour. I thought I could eat it, but oh, bottle of wine and a pouch. Some sleeping place. Couple of barrels, both empty, and then I can climb out. There are paladins here.
The guard ignores you. The guard ignores.
Why would you ignore me? That's so impolite. Okay, another trader.
The better potion. Ailments cured and boils last.
Look, by all means, but do not touch the merchandise. Human skin's impure oils may taint even the least delicate of my herbs and tinctures. Do return, should you find it necessary.
Hunters, I've got the wares you need.
Okay, nothing amazing, but the amount of gold she has is astounding. Okay, who next?
What the? I was sure I saw torchlight down there.
Hunters,
Who'll pay for all this damage? If those paladins try to put another levy on my coffers, the magisters will be the least of their blasted troubles.
For real. What is this place? Ah, I see. Carrot. Onion. Ethan was happy about the carrot. It's interesting. Does he like carrots so much? So this trader non.
Oh yes, the town is all a twitter over your escapades at the gate. It's the perfect time to replace the hunting supplies you've lost, yes? May the land sustain you and the wild game feed you, friend.
Look at these gloves. +2 wits, +1 thievery, +2% critical chance, grant skill 45. Well, I had similar gloves once upon a time, and I sold them. So, but still. What? Oh, that's, again, the dog is being shooed away. Poor little creature. Nobody wants the blind dog. So let me check. I have talked to this trader, to this trader, traderess. okay, they're called traders. So this one, then the blacksmith's family. Anyone else? I don't know. Looks like for the market that's all, and truth be told, it's a bit anticlimactic. Oh, also this Lady Augusta.
First wedding I've missed in days.
A well-dressed dwarf woman lies on the cobbles, giggling drunkenly to herself.
You're too well heeled to be some homeless drunk. What happened to you?
I wish I was bloody homeless. Then I'd be home already. No, I was at a wedding. Beggars kicked me out. Said I was causing a scene.
And the wedding?
The usual fuss. The groom's a local alchemist, marrying the daughter of some big-shot merchant.
How did you get into the wedding in the first place? Are you a relative?
They'd hardly kick out their own flesh and blood, would they? I barely know any of them. Friends of business acquaintances.
I want to get into the wedding. Can you help me?
Invitation only, I'm afraid.
Maybe can I have yours? You no longer need it?
Eh? No. Why would I do that?
Okay, persuasion won't work on Ifan. Red Prince, you.
A well-dressed dwarf woman.
Eh? No. Why would I do that?
Well, maybe I'll be able to repay the favor in the future.
Fine. Take the bloody thing. Now, off with you. I can feel a void walking of a headache coming along.
Okay, I got an invitation. To our esteemed madam, by special invitation, you are invited to share in the matrimony day of my darling daughter Isla in the week of Lucian's Day. The wedding will be held in our estate in Arx with all provisions. Looking forward to your gracious presence, Michael Ross. To a madam, not a sir. I wonder if the creators thought about it.
For the size of her nose.
Strange, these carrots aren't combinable. Let me eat those veggies. About the shield, constitution and accuracy. The key goes to the Red Prince's pouch. Traditionally,
All I did
blank water skill book to
was cheer
fame.
the bride for the
To
size
Lady
of her
Vengeance. Lady Vengeance, all of you. Potential crafting. What's inside this pouch? Some gold. Can I cure drunkenness? I don't remember. Clear-minded. She's drunk again. Permanent. Wow. Lucky charm increased when you're drunk. That's interesting. Now, a couple of other sacks here. A vase. Oh, wait a
The
sec.
royal guard's eyes widen as you approach, beast in tow. His calloused fingers reach towards the wolf insignia adorning his uniform.
Marcus Miles.
Beast remains silent, though his clenched jaw reveals his resentment. He moves his hand towards his weapon.
Calm yourself, Marcus. You don't know me, but I know you. The rebellion lives. You're lucky to have found an ally here. You won't find many in this house, and certainly not among the Queen's regiment. That Isbel hasn't found me out is a minor miracle. Justinia. Is she inside then? I'm told Justinia came to express her best wishes to the bride and her father. Whether the Queen's still inside after all the commotion, I can't say. It seems the Void sent some uninvited guests. And I imagine Ross found Justinia a suitable hiding place.
The guard leans closer to Beast, his voice tight.
The rebellion is in danger. You are in danger. Do not reveal yourself here, Marcus. The guards won't know you unless you announce yourself. Your rebels braved the hinterlands, they braved the wave dancer, and now they brave a poisoned court. They need you alive.
He nods to the door, then takes the rigid stance of a proper royal guardsman.
Enter the shop at your leisure.
The store's open. Do your shopping.
Shop? Apple pie. Apple pie, they're saying. In the shop.
Should do a stock take. Maybe
I
tidy the
was hired
shelves.
to guard a wedding. Nobody said anything about fighting monsters.
The royal protector sighs at Beast, but barely looks up from the floorboards as she addresses him.
If you're here for the wedding, there was... It's over now. So be on your way.
Beast gives you an inquisitive look.
Take the lead.
Cut short, was it? Well, then you won't mind if I head in. Royal business. Wouldn't concern you.
Look, there's been a tragedy. Bride's completely broken about it, poor thing. So like I said, be on your way.
Beast begins rifling through his pack, then produces the wedding invitation acquired in Driftwood and hands it to her.
I'd say this here's what you need, eh?
She takes the invitation from him and reads it closely, then looks up at Beast for the first time. A spark of recognition lights up her eyes, but is gone in a flash.
Figured I knew ya. One of Lohar's, eh? You're late. But guess that's a good thing. I'll unlock the door for you.
Okay, so we got inside. But maybe it's too early. Dorian Gall, Royal Protector, Squire Kendrick, Isla Gall. Isla. Is that Isla that I'm intending to fight? Trade a glass. A lot of items that can be stolen. Nothing that rightly belongs to me as loot, so I guess I'll just talk to the trader then.
Oh, I didn't see you there. Sorry, it's been, quite a day. You need a hand with anything, let me know.
Lohar sent me to talk to Michael Ross.
He rubs his jaw in thought and gives you a long look.
Lohar, eh? The boss has been getting messages from dwarves all over, but that is an interesting one. He's not exactly a popular fella, and that's putting it lightly.
I'm surprised the store wasn't closed for the wedding.
You and me both. Worked for Ross for a decade. I'd half expected an invitation of my own. But even with half of Arx lying dead in his garden, he still wants the shop open. Then again, if I'd been at the wedding... The fact that the boss loves counting his pennies is probably the only reason I'm breathing. That said, it doesn't feel right to be hawking wares with that next door. Job's the job, though. Can hardly leave Arx with naught but empty pockets.
About your wares.
Oh, of course. You won't find better in all of Arx. I can promise you that. Not bad, eh? Oh.
Silver cup. Useless but pretty salad. Why is it marked as legendary? Light golden teaspoon. Pretty salad.
Nothing's sacred anymore.
Essentially all to be sold. Or I can sell to him.
Take care of yourself.
Thank you. Much appreciated. What if Beast talks to him?
Oh, didn't see you there. Before, the boss has certain exclusive wares for a few choice customers.
Huh?
You seem like the type to appreciate such things. Thought you'd be interested. Never
What?
hurts to take our mind off these terrible times.
Okay. Tell me.
You'll find we have some interesting specials today.
Ah. For dwarves only. Now that's...
Bloody void woken at a wedding.
Not bad, eh? Take care of yourself.
That's interesting. So if I take Ifan?
Oh, yes. Welcome back. You want access to the full range? Let me know.
Uh-huh. Yes.
You'll find we...
Interesting.
Nobody said anything about
That's
fighting
maybe that's why
monsters.
some things were marked as colored. Okay, Arthurish Necromancer Summoning, Warfare Hydra Sophist, blah blah blah. What about this one? Ancient Amulet, Finesse, Bartering, Persuasion, Lucky
I was
Charm.
hired to guard a wedding. Nobody said anything about fighting monsters.
Oh, take care of you.
Thank you for the wishes.
Door's open. Go on in.
I said the store's open, didn't I? Pretend everything's normal and do your shopping.
They got damage to the fighting. It'll fix up just fine.
You have friends, but they are few. Stay alert.
Enter the shop at your leisure, sir.
What if Beast talks to this Lady Augusta?
A well-dressed dwarf woman lies on the cobbles, giggling drunkenly to herself.
What if he talks to the guardians here?
The gate guard stands to attention with the professionalism her royal...
Trouble always comes in twos, doesn't it? I know you. You're the Beast, and you need to leave. We've had enough trouble for one day.
I need to speak to Michael Ross. Lohar sent me.
She gives you a long look. Then...
I don't like the smell of you, Beast. And I don't like the smell of this. But it's above my pay grade. This gate is closed. See the guard by the door in the general store. And get out of my face.
Move along there.
Okay, so that's it. We cannot enter from this gate unless we fight with the guardians. And I guess there should be some alternative entrance, maybe through the sewers. I'm sure there's an entrance through the sewers, but I first have to locate the sewers themselves. Speaking of, maybe the entrance is actually here somehow, no?
This place stinks.
Does it now? Metal scraps. Wood chips. Barrel. And antler.
I've spotted something.
I've spotted something.
Where? What have you spotted, you rascals? Huh? Both of them spotted something, can you imagine? And what am I supposed to... Spotted something. What have you spotted? Maybe they have spotted something inside the house. Yeah, probably inside the house. Unless I'm blind. I hate when it happens. Where was the safe? Well, not too long ago. I would rather not have spotted anything for now, because I want to spot it when the time comes. And I need to know that I'll spot something exactly where it is supposed to have some big role. Because when I come to this house later, by the way, what is this house? There is no mark on it. The fence sign.
Bonded by blood. secured loans and specialty items.
Insurance company?
Once, this was a shop. When the going got tough, the tough went shopping.
Excuse me?
Once, this was a shop. When the going got tough, the tough went shopping.
Okay. Sanguinea Towel. Grey Cat. Cannot reach because the door is closed, shut. I say, what the hell are you doing?
All Magister reading material has to go. Orders from Lord Kemp.
I've seen it.
Excellent. Excellent, I totally agree, must go. What the hell is this place, damn it? It's also closed for reach. How am I supposed to go to the sewers then? This place stinks. Yeah. We know that already. Now, what's this place? The Black House? The Black House. Is there a teleport statue or something of that kind? None that I can see. Ooh. There is a burial place.
There's more blood down there than water.
A squirrel. A path to the shore. Little graveyard. Spotted something. Right, Prince, let's dig it out. A basket. Expensive wine, potions, and leggings. Constitution, wits, retribution. Thane, what do you think of these? You need constitution, right? Constitution 20. If I drop your leggings... No, your leggings are still the best. These cannot be swapped. Witching trousers. Now look at that. I cannot have these trousers for yeah, because when I give back this Deidara's amulet to Fane, I'll have only 10 intelligence. It's a shame. But okay, I'll sell them. Just sell them. What about this squirrel? Stop running.
Spotted something.
Another dig inside. Stop running. These freaking little animals are absolutely mad. Stop running.
Greetings. Have you come for miracle? Do you need fixing from the doctor, man?
Can you slow down, take a breath, and explain what you're talking about?
The doctor is in, doctor is in, doctor is in. He's in. He has the tricks, the gifts, the healing ways, the dealing ways, the dark ways. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Breathe, breathe. The doctor is in, doctor is in, doctor is in.
What's this place?
The doctor. He treats, cures, helps, haunts the sick, the ill, the needy, disease, hurting, sad, happy, healthy. His house, the Black House, the doomed Doctor Miracle House.
Okay. Skeleton. A book. Grenade and gold. What's the book about? Is unreadable. Fascinating. Just wonderful. What if I go to the balcony here? a barrel. Ah, one of the teleportation barrels to teleport fish, tainted fish, ornate chest. I see. Let's get back to the city. So...
Shoo, you flea bag, shoo!
What's this place? Why is it locked? What's this? Lord Camp's mansion? Yeah. Is it so huge? I'm sorry.
Here. Do you have anything that isn't junk?
Oh, another trader. So it's still the city. It's not just the mansion's territory, it's the city. But the mansion also has some kind of parks around. Wow. He's a rich man, that Lord Cam, I must say.
Real antiques at realistic prices.
Is that Dandelion? No, that's Greg Ganim. I'll talk to you later. Citizen.
There's still blood on the cobbles, and yet those blasted traders are right back at it, flogging their wares. What happened to respect for the dead?
I got real lucky when the Voidwoken attacked. They didn't go anywhere near the Chem estate. I know some people that lost everything.
Are Voidwoken the reason there are so many people crowding around?
Some, maybe. But most of us are here to trade with Chem. He's tough to nail down. Luckily, our appraiser Kat's already made her way into the estate. The Chems lost nothing in the attack, so Kat will try to convince them to share a little.
You put a lot of trust in this cat. Who is she?
She's our leader, and a damn fine appraiser too. Meet her inside and she might even trade with you.
What about you? Do you want to trade?
Hope you like what you see.
A ring? What? Warfare Scoundrel Geomancer, paintings.
Every forest camp needs a little culture. Let me help you. Come trade.
Paro and Hervit. Are these asteroids or? Oh no, this is a huge Voidwoken.
Probably flows straight into the river.
Long branches. Send them to Lady Vengeance. And armor. That's gonna be sold later. Mashed potatoes. And knockdown arrow. Some gold. A barrel. Let me climb back here. Quite a convenient passage. A sack, which is empty. Another bunch of those with an apple inside. Wait, what? That Voidwoken what? Oh. 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 That's quite a beast now. Also, have I been here? Yeah, I think, remember I have. That's quite a beast. Look at that monstrosity. I don't know where I want to put it, to be honest. How about here? What a beast. What a Leviathan. Really impressive. Really impressive. Okay. Another trader.
Ark's Curio Shop. If you're looking for Kat, she's evaluating all of Kem's antiquities. It'll be a while, but hey, why not do some shopping while you wait? You'll love what I've got.
Why are there so many traders milling around here?
Well, this is the estate of the venerable Kems. We've all come to trade with Linda and his missus, but with recent events, let's just say they're busy. But Kat's inside. She'll come up with something.
Who's this cat?
She's an appraiser, and our boss to boot. You'll meet her if you head inside. If you've got anything she's interested in, could be she'll make you a good deal.
He looks around covertly, before turning back to you with a wink.
Could be a really good deal.
Let's peruse your inventory.
Good stuff, yeah?
I don't know yet. Let me first check. Initiative. Ancient belt. What? What do you mean restore 466 vitality? Why does it cost 76,000? Does it restore vitality every turn or what? I mean, I don't like the belt, to be honest. It's weird.
Water from Kem's garden. No wonder it smells clean.
Citizen Jack. You.
The lizard hums a lizard melody. You do not find it unpleasant, but you do not recognize its air.
Red Prince.
The kin hums a melody. One you recognize from long ago and far away. It reminds you very much of home.
Nothing much changed. Looks like I can teleport down there. Huh.
What's this? I found something.
Ah, I could actually walk down. Red Prince, could you? What's this? Backpack. What's inside the backpack? Raw red meat. Bread. Place skin scroll and glass. I see. Another dead void woken. Who killed it here? I mean, what?
This? It's Butter. She said she'd wait for me in Arks if she ever escaped. And so she did.
Ah? Oh. No. No. No, that's so sad. And the music. Diary. Potion bottles, gloves, long branch gold, scale armor, boletus, and skill books. Let's read her diary. Getting used to the grief crowd. Last week I had a cold and Watts gave me half her soup ration. Said I needed to stay well. She acted like it was just so I could stand guard, but I knew better. Soup tasted like moldy socks, all the same. Faces go in and out of this place all the time. 5 new folks one day, 5 get rounded up and hauled into the fort the next. Always different faces. It's like passing portraits in a long, long hall. I honestly expected some different writing in this diary. I can say that... okay, I'm not going to complain about it once again. What I'm gonna do though, I'm gonna drink this bottle of wine in Butter's memory. Rest in peace, my lady. Now what about this place? Looks like it's reachable? No? Maybe it only was made to look like that. Did she attract that void Vulcan, I wonder? Did she actually manage to kill that creature? It's just kinda hard to believe, but possibly. So I'm very curious about Lord Cam's mansion, but I'm also curious about Victor Voss. That's that trader with necromancy.
Buying and selling.
Owls have been flocking in and out of Kem Mansion all day. I suppose Lord Kem is trying to drum up support for his revolt against the Magisters.
I haven't found the trader who sells Irothurge spells and essentially other spells. Maybe you?
Curse-free antiquities bought and sold. The trader looks at the mansion behind her nervously, then back to you.
Looking for, something special?
Your behavior is quite fearful. What got you so jumpy?
Am I that transparent? I'm a little on edge, it's true.
She nods to the looming estate.
See behind me? That's Linda Kem's mansion. And if Cat's to be believed, Kem's got something valuable in there. So valuable that if we can find it, we'd be set for life. She's in there now, looking for this thing. I don't know what it is, but Cat promises our lives are about to change for the better.
And this cat is...
She's an appraiser, and a damn good one at that. Kem's obsessed with his own riches. He brings Cat in to tell him how much his collection's worth, then basks in his wealth like a lizard in the sun.
Her voice lapses into a soft whisper.
People like Kem, they just get richer and richer, while the rest of us scramble for their scraps. Cat says we deserve better, and I believe her.
Very strange leader for the Paladin Order, this Lord Cam, to be honest. So, terms of endearment: intelligence, pyrokinetic, summoning, perseverance. Do you think Rat Prince... Actually, this one is good for Red Prince. Now this one, sneaking, telekinesis and thievery, and antique ring. Necromancy, summoning. Sets poisoned. Ha! It could be wonderful for Fane, you know? Like, he'll be constantly poisoned, and that means kinda unkillable. I can give it instead of the first ring, just out of curiosity. So, if I improve my relationship with her to 100... Wait, can I not save the game?
She responds with a nervous way.
Oh, you're back. Looking for some treasures and trinkets?
Kind of. Let me give you 4,000 gold. Okay, that was exactly the sum she expected. Now about this antique ring. Oh gosh, 61,000. Things must not cost that much, you know.
She responds.
But
Oh,
let me buy it.
Some treasures and trinkets?
I'm just curious.
She responds.
Antiques and antiquities, buying and selling.
He's poisoned. 147 each turn. Well, you know, at this level, with the damage that we have, no, it's not gonna mean anything, unfortunately. But these rings are interesting. So I guess the previous ring that restores 400 and something vitality also had the same principle.
Oh, you're back. Looking for some treasures and trinkets?
Chain lightning.
Those traders are entitled to make a living, but they could at least show some decorum. What if one of their own had been killed? Would they be shouting and hollering then?
City is swarming with pilgrims. The house is swarming with salamanders. My patience is wearing quite thin.
Salamanders?
A word of warning. There are lizards in the house. Kem trusts them, but I do not.
Ah.
Come out, wherever you are.
Mm-hmm.
Do pass the tea.
The butler is, I'm afraid, slightly glitched. He is...
My word, the mansion's positively overrun with foreign folk on this most inauspicious of Lucian's days.
He catches himself and scrapes his throat in a brief moment of embarrassment.
I do apologize if I came across as impertinent just now, and I hope you'll forgive my unabating boldness when I assume Sir has come here in search of an audience with either Lord or Lady Kem.
I need to chat with Kat. Where can I find her?
Oh, gracious, her? I truly hope you are not in cahoots with that brazen peddler. Well, she's in the dining room.
Mm-hmm. Can I have an audience with the lady of the house?
Lady Kem is having tea in the drawing room over in the north wing. I'm quite certain a person as obviously well-travelled as yourself will have no problem drifting in that general direction, should he deem it fit to do so.
And Lord Kem?
I'm afraid I can't accommodate you with the opportunity to have a word with Milord Kem at this precise moment, sir. Milord left early in the morning in pursuit of business, and he hasn't yet returned.
It is my lord. If you choose to speak in bookish English, that's my lord. Milord is for peasants. Anyway, what did Lord Kem go in pursuit of?
I'm not privy to the details of Milord's ventures, but I gather his outing pertains to his office as Grand Master of the Paladins and the ousting of certain firebrands from the city. A most noble task, I'm sure. Unless I'm quite mistaken, in which case I once more apologize profusely, you'll most likely find Milord in the immediate vicinity of the Magister headquarters. The Magisters, in case my previous sentence lacked clarity, being the firebrands I alluded to.
Did you also finish Law University? Anyway, the foreign folk you mentioned.
Oh, I meant, of course, the lizard excellencies that have sought shelter under this esteemed roof in the aftermath of the dreadful attack that was inflicted upon the Imperial Consulate.
Sorry, a couple of bands. But, yeah?
It saddens me to say there are a number of deaths to mourn, but no doubt we all rejoice at the survival of the nobles. After all, a mere clerk is so easily replaced, wouldn't you say?
I'm no noble.
None of us are perfect, sir.
I'm gonna be on my way.
Yes, do please excuse me, for I've a party of dignitaries to attend to. They've an appetite for an aperitif, and the port, needless to say, does not pour itself.
You're literally standing in the... what? Oh, it's so kind of you to stop being glitched.
Rarities, remnants, and relics.
It's dark, but I can hear the water below.
My friend here has taste. Care to trade, friend?
Look at the size of that thing.
Uh-huh. So they do notice the creature, actually. Okay, so I want to talk to that toy maker, to be honest. I'm very, very intrigued about him.
Hunters. Then you can play with all your brothers and sisters.
I talk to
A visitor. Tell me, do you like puppets?
oh, teleportation scroll, another swap scroll, favorable wind scroll. I find them a little unsettling.
The toy seller nods and smiles, clearly not listening to a word you've said.
Wonderful. Here, take a look at this.
The puppet springs to life.
Impressive, no? There's a lot of craftsmanship in that small package. Quite a lot. Now, what can I do for you? I haven't had many callers of late, what with all the fuss and hubbub that's been going on outside.
How did you bring the puppet to life?
Sauce, what else? Each and every one of my darlings has a little bit of magic in them. It turns a mere toy into a friend.
How did you avoid Magister persecution? They controlled the city until recently, after all.
I'm on good terms with the Divine Order. They know what my work entails. They've even had use for me in the past. I have nothing to fear from them.
Was he behind those awful creatures that followed Dallas? Aren't you afraid that Voidwalken will be attracted to your use of Source?
Oh, no, not at all. I use only the smallest sprinkle of Source in my work. I'd hardly think a Voidwoken would set its sights on me and my darlings.
Where did your interest in puppets come from?
I love my work. I love the possibilities of it all. The idea of engineering something to perfection. But one aspect always fails me. People. Fallible, mortal, irrational people.
He throws an adoring glance to one of the puppets.
My darlings aren't like that. They are pure and beautiful. They don't make mistakes, and they don't question my desires. I don't need others anymore. I have something better.
Found the cathedral.
What of it?
What can you tell me about it and Lucian's tomb?
It is a feat of engineering. A modern marvel, unmatched in quality anywhere in the realm. I should know, as it is my greatest work to date. But you should broach more practical matters with Lord Protector Ahu, the keeper of the cathedral. You should find him in his chambers there.
Is it true that you designed the path of blood in the cathedral?
Myself and others, some of the finest feats of engineering ever conceived guard the remains of the divine. The path of blood was our masterpiece. Now I'm the last one alive, the last engineer of the cathedral and its secrets. I've retired and found a new calling, these wondrous darlings. One of my late colleagues designed them for the cathedral, little wind-up sentries to guard against intruders. Now I busy myself turning the surplus into toys. It truly feels good to spread a little joy in my twilight years. Consider me at your service if you need anything else.
He makes my blood chill, to be honest. Anyway, let's talk to his Muppets.
The puppet looks at you with what almost amounts to curiosity. A faint glow of light is evident behind its painted glass eyes.
Pyrokinetic Aerotheurge.
No touching, please.
Oh, Huh?
The puppet is still and silent.
You don't want me to touch them, you mean?
No touching, please.
The puppet looks at you with what almost amounts to curiosity.
You're positively haunting me with your presence of late. Something I can help you with?
Haunting you with my presence. I see.
Business must be booming for you, all them broken weapons.
Dead magisters don't tend to buy weapons.
Let's climb up here.
Alarm! Alarm! Intruder! Alarm! Alarm! Intruder!
Oh.
Alarm! Alarm!
You're not supposed to be here. Just what do you think you're doing?
I've gotten lost.
My eye, you got lost. What are you really doing up here?
Nothing.
You're nothing but a rotten interloper. I won't stand for this.
Intruder! Kill!
Healer!
Not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad. Toy seller Sanders. Well, I expected to see something like blood and gore, but so far I see only, well, relatively harmless toys and everything. Bewitched Moffat. Pyrokinetic Aerotheurge. Yeah, the strength with which they hit is impressive. Oh, it's because he's evading, of course. What was I? On the other hand, it's not strange. My accuracy is 120%, and evading is 90%. So, but it's really interesting. Maybe I should send my dwarf to be sneaking. He is higher.
Alarm! 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 Alarm!
You're not supposed to be threats.
Intruder. Okay, then it's not something I'm supposed to be doing then. Should I get some quest on him or toy seller's shop? Well, yeah, nobody has yet tasked me with wondering what he has got. What's happening there in his place, so Maybe it's too early.
Monster Slayer, rest assured we have your back.
Oh, really? I'm sure if I steal an apple twice, you will have my head.
The guard ignores you. The guard ignores you.
Consul Praxir.
Gods, those flames! And Voidwoken, here in our sanctuary. Our sanctuary!
Slow down, you're not making any sense.
The ancient Empire Consulate. We were swarmed by Voidwoken, and everything just caught fire. We couldn't quench it. What if someone is still there, and those monsters, my gods!
Lucian isn't here to help you, but I am.
You'd go in there? Zol Stissa, bless you. Please, save what you can, who you can.
Red Prince, do you want to talk with your comrade? Oh, you cannot. He is not interactable anymore.
Move along there, citizen.
The guard. The guard.
What?
The guard continues to ignore you.
She just winked.
The guard continues to ignore you.
She winked. I saw that she winked. Elven warrior.
He blanks you.
Blanks me?
She blanks you.
Okay. Unarmed elf. Okay, that's the first unarmed elf
Greetings, stranger.
in a long time.
May the dawn greet you warmly, and the twilight guide you to peace.
Something that reminds me of Morrowind. Under this sun and moon, we greet you, or something like that. There was special greeting for Danmaris in Morrowind. What? Lenilor's head and Norion's leg, Lord Eredor's hand? What are the... What?
I've little for sale beyond the very history of the elven people. I sell not just goods, but memories.
Ooh, that's very interesting. That's the...
Wisely chosen.
It's a unique trader, I see. Very, very, very interesting. Okay, let's start with 3,000 gold, hoping it's gonna be enough. No, it's not. We have to offer another 2,000. Oh, okay. Let me buy this Lord Eredor's hand. What? Doesn't fit in an inventory? What do you mean? Lenilor's head, Anarion's leg, haste scrolls, chicken claw scroll, restoration scroll. I want restoration scroll, I think. Truth seeker, divine spark. Set spark striker, set bleed fire, an interesting weapon. Three sisters, staff. What is this trader? Gosh. Intelligence, constitution, memory, two-handed retribution, leadership, tick of the fight, grand skill, firebrand, fable win, and rallying crawl. It's an insane stuff. And it has a slot for a rune at the... Wow. If I were a mage with stuffs, I think I would definitely buy it. Into thin air, finesse and memory, saturated wisp, 1 turn, floating and weak. Rancor, finesse and wits. Shatter, grasp, intelligence, memory, hydrosophist, grand skill, icebreaker. Soft touch, +5 intelligence, +5 memory, sat atrophy.
Most marvelous magic right at your fingertips.
Wow, that's unusual. stuff I've got here. Well, let's begin with these scrolls. Now, let me save here and
Pieces of our collective soul.
buy this
Yours to
one
buy.
and this one. 24,000 gold. Gosh. Why doesn't he have daggers? I would probably buy a dagger from him.
I've little.
So, what is this? What are these gloves? Intelligence and memory. Atrophy. Character cannot use weapons or attacks or skills. Cannot use weapons for attacks or skills. Means that Battle Stomp is out of question. Shields up is out of question. But we have intelligence and memory. +5 memory. That means +5 wits. And intelligence. I'm just thinking I can give these gloves to Beast, because he doesn't use bouncing shield. He uses bouncing shield. What's healing tears? The earth itself laments your plight, crying curative tears which heal all allies that move close to you for aid up to 3 times. Well, I didn't see that healing happened. Not sure why. What? Somehow Ifan and Red Prince received healing, while Beast did not. Okay. About this Shatter Grasp. Intelligence, memory, Hydrosophist. Grand Skill, Icebreaker. Icebreaker. I don't know. To be honest, I don't like the 2 items that I've bought. Well, of course I can give one of them to Beast, but this shield strike is so useful sometimes to get physical damage. So I'm kinda not very enthusiastic about those
Pieces
two.
of our collective soul. Yours to buy.
Oh wait, it is a dagger. Finesse and wits. It's a dagger. But it attacks with poison. Well, I can give it to Fane. Hmm? Strength, warfare. Finesse and wits. A dagger. Intelligence, constitution, geomancer. Shatter grasp. Or I can give this wand to Beast. That will grant him more memory. Hydra sophistry. Maybe I should take away the shield from Fane. Strength. Fane will be a squishy target in that case, but interesting. I don't know. Diligence and memory. Intelligence, memory, Hydra sophist. Finesse and wits. Intelligence, memory, Hydra sophist, geomancer. There's something about this elf with his items. It just drives me crazy. Too juicy items, too juicy. Strength is 14 thanks to the sword and the shield. Well, let's start with... I'll do it later, maybe when I'm off the stream, because it's taken too much time already. So, this Lord Eredor's hand.
I can feel Lord Eredor's power surging through me. My fingertips are alive with fiery energy.
Meteor shower. Lanilor's head.
Those eyes. Those eyes. But I don't know what made them gleam so. Apotheosis.
And Anorian's leg.
That was disgusting. Yet now I have that oily power within me. Worth it? Worth it.
Pyroclastic eruption. I see. That's what we learned on those pieces of bodies. Money wasted. Money wasted. Don't like it.
Pieces of our collective soul. Yours to buy. I've little for...
I'll buy just the frame and the scroll, and that's it. But the trader is impressive. To be honest, he reminds me of the trader, elf trader in Arcanum again, the one that you meet in... I don't remember the city, to be honest, the town where you meet that elf, but that elf has plenty of unusual things. The city, the town's name, I think, starts with some vowel letter, but I might be mistaken. I think it was a port city in Arcanum. Okay. That dude just won't shut up about his marvelous magic. Let's talk to him finally.
Welcome to Ark, stranger. Care to see a trick?
Yeah, I would.
The merchant snaps his fingers, and a small flame emerges from his forefinger. He blows it out as he would a candle, and smoke wafts forth.
It's not a very dramatic stunt, but kids like it, and doesn't freak out their parents. But I presume you're after something a little more sensational, no?
The nearby elves, they're quite unhappy, no?
Unhappy? Yes. They've been scattered by fog and wind to every corner of the world, and like most elves, these ones wait for something, someone. I suspect they pray for a salvation that may or may not arrive. As for me...
He waves his palm through the air. A trail of multicolored smoke trails behind it to form a hazy rainbow. He then blows into the rainbow, and it dissipates into a dozen formless wisps.
I create my own happiness.
Okay, show me what you have.
Find everything you wanted?
Oh, lust. Somebody with the teleportation spell. Teleportation. Here you are. And other items that I'm not that interested in.
you to know and understand.
Oh, come on.
My stuff will get you started, at least. Merchant Roz and his pals, their stock's exceptional. Might want to check his place out once that wedding's over and done.
Okay. It's another elf.
The elf raises her head and peers down her nose at you.
This is a place for scholarly pursuits. You do not look the scholarly sort.
Really now. Callistes.
Or wizard. Come and shop.
Huh? Who said that?
You carry enough weapons and sundries to burden an over-muscled ox. And like most armored humans in arcs, your pursuits are not likely intellectual.
Are the elves with you?
Hardly. I cry for peace. They yearn for war. They stray from civilized thought, ignore the lessons and memories of the fallen. Strife does not unite us, it scatters us. I tell them, yet they do not hear.
Okay, let me look at what you have.
She nods silently.
Finesse, wits, scoundrel, sneaking, thievery, +6 initiative, movement,
Come and shop.
immunity to knock down, immunity to crippled, immunity to slowed. Huh. Well, looks like an absolute item for Ifan. Do you think?
Most marvellous magic right at your fingertips.
I'm just thinking maybe I should give it to somebody like Fane. I know Fane has his constitution bullshit. Nobody else. So, yeah, I guess I'm buying these for Ifan. Oh wait, it's boots. Boots. Fane has Lucky Charm stuff. Wits initiative. Red Prince. Wits initiative. HP. Dodging. Well, these are best for Ifan. Let me first improve the relationship with her. I don't know how much money she needs.